Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. And today we play for a lot of money, I'm not going to lie. 3-hole high roller skins match, 500 coins per skin. Let's get it going. Hopefully you have a good one out there. This one's looking like a fairway finder. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And from here, he's setting up around 155 yards out. This is an 8-iron. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Come on, come on, bounce to the right. Approach shot worked out just fine. All right, 20 feet to go. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Looks like he got a line on this. Still going. Oh, and the putt won't go. And he'll get a skin if he drops this. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Almost. Okay, he's got this left for par. And that putt will go. And you need this putt if you want to tie your opponent here. Nicely done. That's going to carry things over and stack that skin onto the next hole. And now we get to see a reminder of where everybody stands currently. And as we tee off here, we got 2 skins on the line this hole. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Oh, hang on, almost that almost went down. If he sinks this, it's for 2 skins. And our fearless leader is on the board with 2 skins. Okay, no luck so far for you. That's unfortunate, but there is one skin still up for grabs here. I'm liking it. Looks like he's around 130 yards out from here. Okay, let's get out of this bunker. Oh my, almost in there. He's got a 10-foot putt here. I think this one's going left to right. And at the end of the day, the match is over, and our winner walks away with 3 skins. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us. And we could potentially fill up our piggy bank a bit today after this 3-hole affair. It's skins and it is high stakes. All right, let's get into it. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Now this guy's way out there. Look at this. Look at where he's setting this putt up. Can you even see the hole from here? This one seems to be tilting left to right. I think he's on the right track here. This one's still tracking. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. Okay, you've got this putt for one skin. Ah, no good. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. And nicely done. Now let's see what your friend can do. Okay, we're going to carry that skin over to the next hole after conceding that putt. Well, no one won that hole, so we're carrying things over. 2 skins up for grabs on the next hole. If you can work some magic here, you'll pull down 2 skins at the end of this hole. Let's see what you can do. There we go. Nice little approach shot. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And here's a 6-iron from them. Here's an 11-footer. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. second consecutive birdie. I like the way this is going. Okay, now this from 11 feet. I think this is going to go right to left. And that's going to do it for his birdie. And no one's won anything just yet. No skins on the board. Wouldn't it be nice if someone could grab these 3 skins on this final hole of the affair? Hopefully, that someone is you. And that was a tee shot. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And he's looking at around 220 from here. Can we get a kick left? Yep, that's going to do just nicely. And I think he's trying to reconcile things here. He's got a long putt to deal with. Looks like a right to left break. Yeah, looks like he's put on a good line here. Oh, and he just barely misses that one. Oh, goodness. 3 skins on the line for this one putt. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. So far, so good. Ooh, continues to be good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. All right, this one is over, and you won. That's right. You're the winner. Pulling down all those skins like a pro. Just a wonderful display out there. Okay, thanks for me, and if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Ever so glad you could join me for this round of golf here on PGA Tour 2K25. And today, we've got 3 holes to make a bunch of coins go into our piggy bank. Have a good round out there today. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. Oh, look at this shot. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Okay, he's on the green and way, way, way far from the cup. And this is his putt for birdie. This is a 9-foot putt. Okay, this putt for the skin. Boom, it drops and your bank account rises. Okay, 1 skin for you as this hole transitions into the next. 2 more holes left in this campaign, already with 1 skin. Let's see if we can get some more. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. I guess he could make this one. It's quite a long one, but I guess we'll see. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Oh, and he gets that to drop. All right, you need this putt to carry the hole. Ooh, that drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. And nothing much to talk about on that hole. No scores changing. We're just going to carry over to the next hole. All right, this is the final hole of this matchup, and you're in the lead. Time to seal the deal. Unlucky. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Tee shot's looking decent. And now he's looking at 200 yards or so to the pin. This was leaning to the right. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Oh my goodness, is this going to drop? Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. He's got 12 feet to go here. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Okay, you've got this to carry the final hole in this skins matchup and force a playoff to decide who gets the remaining skins. Okay, your final putt in this skins matchup has been conceded, but there's a tie on the hole, and that means we are going to a sudden death playoff. See who gets those leftovers. Okay, you're up first in this playoff. Stick this tee shot close. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Oh, this one might be past the green. Okay, the tee shots are done in this playoff hole, and guess who wound up closest to the pin? You did. That's only going to help us. Okay, this is what he has left to save the par. Okay, I guess he's done here. You're letting him have that one, and that's fine by me. Let's head to the next. Okay, sink this, and the leftover skins go home with you. All right, that's going to do it for me. Very glad to be along for the ride here today. Went into the extra playoff hole and everything. What more could I ask for? Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. We have 3 holes ahead of us, and hopefully we can pull down some coins at the end of this one today. Time to get this going. Great swing. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Setting up around 130 yards. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And 22 feet out for him. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. All right, drop this and secure the skin. This putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Nicely done. That will drop, and that coin is all yours. And after that one, you've got 1 skin on the board. Okay, and on the second hole of this match, let's keep that momentum going. Big money, come on. Oh my goodness, you might get this to go. Well, look at you. Look at you go. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket. Okay, he's got this one for birdie. Well, you need to sink this one if you want to carry the hole. And that will work to carry the hole over and stack those skins up. Maybe next hole you can cash in. And as we add that skin to next hole's pot, let's see how everybody currently stands. Well, tee shot's looking good here. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And let's see what he does here. He's got around 245 yards to go. That'll do. And let's see how he does from the green side rough. Two skins on the line here. Let's get this putt. And that will do it for us. 3 skins in your pocket at the end of this one. Well done. All right, I'm going to head on my way here. I had a lot of fun with you out there on the course. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again soon. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy. 3 holes of skins golf awaits us. All right, let's get this going. That sounded good. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And here we go with his second shot. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. Nice shot. That'll do. And about 14 feet to go. So good. That was a fantastic shot. Okay, this is his birdie putt. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. And he gets it to go. And as you probably could tell, we're carrying things over to the next hole. More skins on the line. Okay, big money on this hole, as in times two. 2 skins up for grabs. Let's see what happens. Oh man, did you ever send that one? All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, 230 yards. Let's see what this fella does. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. And swinging this out to the left. Two skins for him if he sinks this. I think he's put it on a good line. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. Here we go, just a few more inches. Okay, moving on to the next. No need to putt out that short putt. Let's go. All right, let's give your opponent that putt and move on to the next. And as that skin gets added to the pot for the next hole, let's see what everybody has currently. All right, the 19th hole is cooking now. We are ready to go. Let's stick the green and take it from there. You made good contact. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Don't see you later to that ball. This putt for all the skins. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. this one's on a line. Looking very good. Oh, no, it's right by the hole. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. We've got skins, and it's just 3 holes of very high-stakes golf. Have a good round. All right, give this a rip. Man, you got a hold of that one. Okay, they're setting this one up from about 160 yards out. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Looks like this one's heading for the green. What an approach shot. I wish I could do that. And they're staring this one down, a 4 birdie. All right, you need this putt to drop to carry the hole. And nice putt. Let's move on. Well, no one won that hole, so we're carrying things over 2 skins up for grabs on the next hole. Potentially some big money on offer here. 2 skins up for grabs. Looks like sand in her future. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. I think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. Well, we're getting some good practice in here on our sand shots. That's a good thing. Oh yeah, that'll do just fine from there. Great work. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. This one's breaking left to right. Not a bad result from that distance. All right, here is a look at our par putt. All right, nice putt. Let's see what your opponent does. And yeah, we'll give him that short putt. I'm down. And now let's check the scoreboard as we head to the next hole in this skins affair. Oh, this one's in the fairway. Man, no one's grabbed a skin yet. Final hole, 3 skins still up for grabs. Let's get paid. That was powerful. And from here, they've got around 160 yards to go. Get to the right, get to the right. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. All right, this one from 17 feet. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Okay, you need this putt to carry the hole and compete in the playoff for the rest of the skins. And this one's going a bit to the right. And as that goes down, we are going to a playoff. You've carried this final hole, and we're not leaving until we figure out who gets those leftovers. Okay, we're teeing off last in this playoff hole. Might have a little bit of an advantage, I don't know, but let's get this tee shot close. Ooh, screaming off the club face. And if we have a tie, winner is you. You got closest to the hole on the tee shot there. Well done. All right, as we set this one up, the ball's sitting below your feet. This one's drawing. All right, this one's out of the rough, and it might have too much on it. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. And we've got big money up for grabs today. We have 3 holes of high roller skins, each skin worth 500 coins in your piggy bank. Okay, let's go low. My goodness, you got a hold of that one. And here we go. This is his second shot. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. And this one's about 130 yards away. Way to go out there, champ. Ooh, close with that chip. All right, let's see if he can do this. He needs it to save par. I think this one's going left to right. And that'll do. That's going to be for his par. All right, you've got this for the skin. In the hole, just like we drew it up. Great work out there. Enjoy those coins. And after that hole, you've got one skin. Okay, already with one skin. 2 holes left. Let's have a nice tee shot and take it from there. I think she's coming in for a landing on the fairway. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. Maybe this one will kick to the left. You're going to like that, won't you? And they've chosen the pitching wedge. And we're green side. He's in the rough. Oh man, he almost got that chip to go. And this putt's around 16 feet out. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. And he gets that one to go in there. Okay, you've got this putt for the skin. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. Yes, the putt goes down and you got a little richer. Okay, setting the scene here. You're in the lead. It's the final hole of the matchup. Let's do it. Well, missed the green there on that one. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Rolling with the 4-iron here. Oh. And this putt for his skin. It's breaking to the left, I think. All right, 2 skins for you as this one winds down. That's a solid day's work. All right, that's just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. And today we are looking to make some money, I see. We are high rolling, playing skins, 3 holes, and each skin worth 500 coins. Okay, have a good round. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. We are in the deep stuff here. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. And to him I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Ouch, right by the hole. 7-foot putt here. All right, nicely done. Now it's up to your friend. All right, he's putting this one for birdie. All right, and conceding that putt, we'll take that skin and carry it over to the next hole where hopefully we'll get 2 skins in our pocket by the end of it. And nothing much to talk about on that hole. No scores changing. We're just going to carry over to the next hole. Looking good off the tee. Okay, who's going to be the first one to cash in here? 2 skins on the line. Nice shot. All right, this is his second. Okay, on the green safely. Okay, this one's 20 feet. We got a downhill putt that goes to the right. Oh, this has my attention. Continuing. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, here we go. This is what he has left over for the bird. And as we look at the scorecards, nothing exciting to speak of. No skins yet. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. 3 skins bursting at the seams with coins are up for grabs on this final hole of the matchup. Let's get it. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. And from here, he is looking at around 205 yards to the pin. Here is their 4-iron. And this one is from 23 feet. I think this putt's just breaking slightly to the right. Well, this one's looking okay. Liking how it's turning out. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. All three skins up for grabs, oh my goodness. They could force a playoff if they sink. And as your friend finishes up, they've carried this final hole of the skins match, and that means we're gonna need one extra hole in the form of a sudden death playoff. Okay, he's hitting first. Let's see what he's working with here. Let's see how this playoff begins. All right, final player to tee off here on this playoff hole. Let's get this as close as we can to the pin. Nicely done off the tee. That's going to secure you closest to the pin on this playoff hole. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. All right, if you can put this one in the cup, you can take home those leftover skins. All right, this one swings out to the left. Oh, that was almost in. All right, those remaining skins are within reach. Let's sink this putt and take them home. And there we go. That's what I was hoping you would do. Good work in this playoff. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. High stakes skins matchup just about to kick off. Just 3 holes to make all the cash. Okay, let's do it. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does here. 105 yards out. Oh my goodness, this might go down. That shot was fantastic. Great work. 7-foot putt for him. Here we go. You need this putt to carry the hole. And now let's take a look at the standings in this skins match thus far. And as we tee off on this hole, 2 skins on the line. All right, let's see how he does. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. Okay, let's see how he tackles this one. It's a very, very long putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. And that's not a bad effort. All right, this can make you a bit richer. 2 skins on offer for this one putt. Oh, no. This next putt is for your birdie. And nicely done. Let's see what your opponent does now. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And now that you've conceded the putt, we'll take those skins, carry them over to the next hole. And now let's take a look at the scoreboard as we head to the next hole. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. That ball's going for days. It's never going to come down. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. Uh-oh, look at this. Is he going to get it to go? Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Oh my, this might go down. Come on. And just a short putt away now. Fantastic work out of the beach. Okay, nicely done. Let's see what your friend has here. Okay, here we go. 3 skins up for grabs. They could force a playoff if this drops. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. All right, we have a playoff hole starting here in this skins match now. The tee shot is important. The tiebreaker, if we need one, will go to the closest tee shot, so make it count. All right, you've got first crack at this playoff hole. Let's get this as close as we can. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And now that the tee shots are done with, it would appear that you are closest to the pin, and that can only help. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. An uphill putt, moving right to left. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. And today we are loading up and in to a match of 3-hole skins. This is a high rollers skins match with each skin worth 500 coins. Time to get into it. Let's see what she does off the tee. Well, let's see what happens here. This is her second. Oh my, that almost dropped. Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly. And she's got this for birdie. Yeah, I think this putt's gonna break to the right. And she gets it to drop. Nice birdie there. And you need this putt if you want to tie your opponent here. And as you probably could tell, we're carrying things over to the next hole. More skins on the line. Here we go. Teeing off now with 2 skins up for grabs. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what she has in store for this one. Taking this one with the 9-iron. And 6 feet to go. All right, you need this putt to carry the hole. Nicely done, and even more skins to win next hole, maybe? And no skins on the board. All right, 3 skins on the line on this hole. Let's do this. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Okay, let's see what she does off the tee. She's got around 125 yards to go. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Now this from 13 feet. I think this one will go left to right. Okay, if you get this to go, you'll carry this final hole, and we will go to a playoff to decide who gets all the leftover skins. And as that goes down, the final hole of this skins match will be carried over into, you guessed it, sudden death. Okay, this is the final hole today, and whoever wins the hole takes the rest of the skins. If there's a tie, however, we go with the closest tee shot to the pin. So make it count. Beautiful swing. Nice approach, pin high. That's where we like it. Okay, let's see what she's working with here. See how she does. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Here we go, birdie putt. Okay, looks like your friend is going to give us that putt. How generous. We'll head to the next. Okay, if they sink this, they will win this playoff hole. Well, that is it for this skins matchup today. Thank you for taking me around the course, and thanks for taking me along on that extra hole of playoff action. We'll see you next time. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. We've got 3 holes of high rollin' skins just about to kick off. Have a good round. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Okay, green is below us from here. Oh, that'll do. And let's see what happens. This is his second. Going with the 9-iron. Oh my, almost in with the chip. And a 9-foot putt for him. This next putt for the skin. Boom, it's in the hole, and you got some of your opponent's coins in the process. Great work. And after that one, you've got 1 skin on the board. All right, teeing off on the second hole of this affair in the lead. Let's keep that going. Come on, kick to the right. Safely on the green. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Okay, he's got a very long putt here. Let's see how he does. I think we got a right to left break on this one. And from there, not a bad result. All right, this putt to snatch the skin. I think it's breaking to the left. Boom, the putt drops. I knew you wouldn't let me down on this one. Great work. And after that one, you've got 2 skins. Okay, you are in the lead on the final hole of this matchup. Let's do this. Nice. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out. All right, let's see what happens. This is his 3rd shot. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. 3 holes of skins golf. Just waiting for you to pluck those coins away from your opponent. Hope you have a good round out there. Good gracious, you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. And he'll set up from 240 yards out. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Come on now, drop in that hole. And that's gonna do nicely. Great shot out there. All right, he's got this for birdie. Let's see what happens. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh. Okay, he's got a long putt here. Let's see what goes down. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Oh, and he gets it to drop. All right, you've got this in front of you for the skin. Okay, and after your opponent gives you that putt, you also get the skin for this hole. Good job. All right, you managed to snipe the skin on that last hole from your friend. Let's see what you can do on this one. Yes, that's a good swing. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Okay, this putt for one skin. going up the hill and to the left. Looking good so far? Yeah, it's still looking good. Come on! And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Okay, 2 skins for you after that hole. Let's bring this to a close. You're in the lead, final hole. Smooth sailing ahead, hopefully. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And from here, he's looking at around 195 yards to the pin. Solid approach there, pin high. And 21 feet out for him. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Continues to be on line. Oh, and he gets it to go. All right, 1 putt. Could send us to a playoff where we will find out who gets that final skin. This putt's going. And as that goes down, you've managed to carry this final hole of skins, and that means we get to go to one more sudden death hole. All right, this skins playoff hole is about to commence. Make sure that tee shot is as close as you can get, because a tiebreaker goes to the closest. Okay, you're up first, and you gotta get this as close as you can. It's gonna be important down the line, trust me. We're on the green with that one. Well done. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And they're going with the 5-wood. Okay, now that all the tee shots are done, it would appear you aren't the closest to the pin. That might hurt us. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. Oh, look at this thing. Still on track. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no. And they have this to take this playoff hole. And after you conceded that putt, we're done on this hole. Let's move on to the next. All right, that will do it for today's matchup. Very exciting end to this skins competition. Thanks for that, and we'll see you next time. Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And today, as we get into this skins match, we are high rolling, and that means each skin is worth quite a bit more than usual. 500 coins, to be exact. Here we go. Let's do it. Well, looks like we're going to be in the fairway. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. And from here, he's looking at a 220-yard shot. "21 feet to the cup from here." Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. Oh, come on. And this putt will get him one skin. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh my goodness. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. Okay, we don't even have to putt that one out. Your opponent has given it to you. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that putt will drop. Well, no one won that hole, so we're carrying things over. 2 skins up for grabs on the next hole. And no one with a skin yet. Yet there are 2 up for grabs on this one hole. Let's see what happens. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Was a good one. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Ooh, watch this one run now. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Okay, we're on the green. And setting up from around 120 yards out. This one's going right. All right, he's rolled into the heavy rough. And this is very far. You don't see too many putts longer than this one. Let's see how he does though. And this one's I think going left to right. All right, you've given him that one. Let's go to the next hole. All right, 2 skins on the line if you sink this one putt. This one's going pretty hard to the left. Oh, come on. Well, you need to sink this one if you want to carry the hole. Nicely done. That's going to have the hole and stack up those skins. And now we get to take a look, see the lay of the land as we head to the next hole in this skins matchup. And we're teeing off here with 3 skins on the line. Well, that won't do, will it? Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. Good job. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Going towards that hole. And nicely done. Now let's see what your friend can do. And 3 skins still up for grabs. And with this putt, they could force a playoff where we'll find out who gets them. And as your friend finishes up, they managed to carry this final hole in the skins match. And that means we're not going anywhere. We got one more hole of sudden death to see who gets the leftovers. All right, this is a pressure-packed moment. First to tee off in this playoff. Let's get this close. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Ooh, look at this, catching the downslope. This could run out. All right, the playoff tee shots are done. You ended up closest to the pin, and that's going to be a bit of an advantage. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. Well, this one might have enough roll to get to the green. Let's see. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his third shot. Oh, he almost got that chip to go. All right, this is the putt, and those remaining skins are on the line. And your opponent's giving you that putt. We can head to the next. All right, that's going to do it for me. Happy to see you win what was left on the table on that final hole of this skins match. Good work. Well done. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. I see you fancy yourself a high roller today. I like what I see. Okay, let's have a good one. Ooh, look at this thing. Yeah, that'll play. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And this is his birdie putt. I think this one's going left to right. Just a short putt, but moving right to left. All right, no need to putt that one out. Just a little putt anyways. Your friend has graciously allowed us to move on. And as we head to the next hole, we get a little reminder and see who has what in their pockets currently. 2 skins on offer for this one hole. I have positive vibes flowing your way. Let's go. Nice swing. Sounded great. All right, let's see how he does. And he's got around 165 yards to go. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Maybe a little too strong on this. Good job. We're on the green. 14 feet to the cup from here. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Nicely done. And now this from 12 feet. I think this is going to go right to left. Right by. And you've got 2 skins on the board after that one. Okay, are you a closer? Let's find out. You're in the lead, final hole. Let's do this. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Those tee shot should play. Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does. I like it. I like what you did there. This one's 10 feet away. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Looking good. All right, nicely done. Let's see what your opponent does now. And this one could force a playoff if it drops. And then we'll find out who gets that leftover skin. And as your friend finishes up, they managed to carry this final hole in this skins matchup. And that means we're going to need one extra hole in the form of a sudden death playoff to see who gets the leftovers. All right, you've got first crack at this playoff hole. Let's make it count. Okay, you are first off the tee in this playoff. It's a lot of pressure, but I know you can handle it. Safe approach, nice. And let's see how he does on this hole. They've gone with the 7-iron. Okay, all the tee shots are done, and you are closest to the pin. That's great. And if this one goes down, you will win this playoff hole. All right, that will do it for me. Thank you for the exciting rounds of skin competition. We'll see you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golfs. And we have 3 holes of some high rollin' skins action out there today. Hope you have a wonderful round on the course today. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And from the deep stuff. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Oh, your approach is heading left. Let's see how he does out of the sand. This putt is worth 1 big skin. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. And well done, you got most of the way there. And he's setting up for the birdie putt here. Ooh, almost. All right, sink this next putt and you can secure the skin. Okay, and after that one, you currently have 1 skin. You've already got 1 skin. That's yours. You got 2 holes left. Let's see what we can do. Good shot out there. Nicely played. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. And you've got this for the skin. And the putt drops, and don't spend that all in one place. Well, go for it if you want. And after that one, you've got 2 skins. Okay, positive vibes on the final hole of this affair. You are in the lead. Let's go. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Catching the downslope here. This should chase out. Setting up about 220 yards away. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Gotta be careful we don't go too far. Oh yeah, that's gonna do just nicely. And from here, he is looking at around 205 yards to the pin. Let's check this out. He's got a long putt. What's gonna go down? I think this one's breaking to the left. I think he's on the right track here. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. All right, this putt for the skin. Okay, your opponent's giving you that putt, and that means this one is over. And the cherry on top is that you've also won the most skins in this, so well done. Well, that is all she wrote for me. I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today. See you next time. Hello, and a big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25. And we are just about to dig into 3 quick holes of high rolling skins fury. Let's get amongst it. That's a shame. What happened there? And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Let's see what his second shot looks like. This is out of the second cut here. And he'll get a skin if he drops this. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Who continues to be good? Will it go? Oh my, and he makes it. And after that one, the score to beat is 1 skin. Taking out the 3-wood on this one. And he's found the green here with that shot. Got some work to do, though, for that next putt. That's a doozy. That is beautiful. Well, he had the distance dialed in on that one, pin high. This next putt will be for his birdie. Looks like he started this one out right. Still looking good. Will it go? Oh, and he makes it. All right, you need this putt to drop to carry the hole. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third. And nothing much to talk about on that hole. No scores changing. We're just going to carry over to the next hole. Okay, let's get this money. 2 skins up for grabs on this final hole of the matchup. Two skins up for grabs on this final hole of this affair. And let's see how he gets out of this one. And with that, he will stick the green, but ways away from the cup. Okay, let's check our distance twice. Nicely out of the sand, but big putt coming up. And this fella has left himself quite a bit of work to do. This is like a week's worth of work he's left for himself, it feels like. Yeah, looks like he's put on a good line here. Still has a chance. Oh, this has to go. Oh, and he gets it to drop. And if you can drop this putt, we will carry the final hole and be forced to play in a playoff for all the remaining skins. Okay, you're starting this out to the left. I see what you're doing. Oh, unfortunate. And as this one comes to an end, you didn't pull out the win in this skins match, but I have a feeling you just kind of were like letting the other people win because you're that kind of person, and I respect that. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. And I hope your friend is ready. We've got 3 holes of skins golf. A lot of money up for grabs. It's time to do this. Beautiful swing. That's safe. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And this putt's about 18 feet away. Well, the putt appears to be online. All right, nice putt. Let's see what your opponent does. He's going to want to make this 10-foot putt. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. And boom, he drops her in for the birdie. And as you probably could tell, we're carrying things over to the next hole. More skins on the line. Okay, 2 skins up for grabs here. This is serious. Good job. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, this is his 3rd. Almost went down. All right, if he wants to save par, he's got to drop this on in there. And I see he doesn't even need to putt that one out. Mighty generous of you. All right, this putt drops and you get 2 fat skins in your pocket. Let's see what happens. Okay, 2 skins for you now. All right, you're in a good place. You're in the lead of this matchup. Final hole. I think you know what to do. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. And here's their 8-iron. Little play. And as he sets this one up, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a very long putt to deal with here. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Oh, it's going right by. And you've got this for the skin.